Alright, it's November 5th, and it's raining. I feel like I'm losing my mind, but I'm on vacation. I'm not sitting out. I don't want to get the camera gear wet, so I'm taking the opportunity. Just raked in some trails that have a bunch of leaves. Now I'm going to freshen up these scrapes, and I'm going to go sit as soon as this breaks. It's getting ready to. I'm going to go to a different spot, and I'm just setting this one up. It's torn up with sign. I'm going to go and fresh this scrape up real quick. Alright, well, I made it up to the stand without busting that little forky, but that's great news because that confirms my suspicion. He was just getting up out of this CRP to get up and move around, shaking off, drying off. It just feels awesome. This is one of them sets that hung it this summer, and it's just, you have that picture of these type of sets for the rut. It just kind of, you just know when you get up in it, and this feels amazing. I feel like I need to start glassing some more, so I'm going to try to kind of stay fairly quick with this because they could be bedded pretty close, obviously, because that one was bedded probably 25 yards from the stand. So I've got a couple mowed trails that run along the other side of this timber, but this CRP pinches down here into kind of little, about a half acre, nice bedding area though, but we got oak timber on the other side, and I can, every time the leaves are falling, squirrels are running, it's going to turn me inside out, but it feels like a type of day where the big boy could be up slipping around. I really like this setup. We'll see. just to give a quick update, I really wasn't able to do that in the stand, but I was, kind of shocked. I looked out in the CRP there. I was kind of watching most of those spots all day, and obviously the sun's going down, so it's a little harder to see, but sure looked like that buck just popped up out of the CRP there. But as he was coming in, I thought it was a bonus buck. I didn't know who he was. Looked heavy, not overly tall, obviously, but super heavy and just a mature-looking buck. Gets in close, and then I recognized it was a buck that we call Moose, and instantly thought of my boy Lane. He likes naming those deer up there, but we thought he was 4 last year, and he just was real short-tined and massive and palmated. Got inside tines on him, but looking at him and what he kind of blew up to from last year, I really kind of wonder now. Obviously, I'd love to get Lane a shot at him. I'm going to try to get him out Thursday. We got 2 or 3 bucks, one other one that he's really been after, but that just adds another to the list, and I'd love to get him out there. We got a good system coming on Thursday, so that's the thoughts behind it. It was kind of tough. I put some tension on the string, but just good encounter, so thought I'd give you an update. All right, well, it's the morning of November 13th, and I made my way back into this canyon setup. It's real calm. It was super cold, so kind of scouted this spot yesterday on the way out of here. Had a close encounter with a buck that I never did see. Kind of worked up this ridge, but today I brought the Decoy. It's wide open under this pasture, and you can see across this canyon. I'm going to get a little aggressive later, but first I'm going to let the main movement kind of get going this morning. Feels good. Got a slight breeze. Yesterday was freezing. I mean, today's cold. It's down to feels like 5, I think is what it said. Anyway, it's a lot more calm. I think I can handle this and sit quite a bit later today. Should be good. So we'll see what happens. Try this Decoy out. That's usually not my style, but it's going to be fun. he's actually getting ready to go across a trail where I have another setup. And I grunted once, and he looked up here, and it was just stiff-legged walk all the way up. Gosh, at first I thought it might have been a good one. I've seen that buck before. He's gonna be a nice one, but he's just young. What a cool encounter, man. He jumped, he about flipped inside out when he heard that. This is crazy. So this smaller buck I just spotted in the field. He's out here. He must be a satellite buck because in the thicket I just spotted a nicer buck. Can't tell what he is yet. He must be guarding a doe in there. That is not very far from the stand I was hoping to hunt in the morning, which I still will. But a lot of times they will seclude out in that. It's just a thin tree line. But let's see if I can tell what kind of buck that is. I'm trying to be careful because the sun's going to glare on my binoculars. Well, I just checked a couple cameras before I got here on my last evening, November 18th here. Last evening before I go back to work. But it's been a tough one. It's been a grind for sure, and I feel like I gave it my all. But had a buck that I was toying around with shooting. I thought he was 5, and the more I look, I got a shed from him and some other pictures. I think the shed that I had 2 years ago, I originally thought it was from his 3-year-old set, but I went home and kind of checked it out. He's super thin. I really think he was a phenomenal too. Anyway, actually there's a bald eagle right here, I think. Might be a hawk. Looks like an eagle. Yeah, it's an eagle. Check that out.